This episode of Another Great Day is brought to you by trees, shade, fruit, Groot, and family. It's Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. I'm Aaron, and this is Chris.
Hello.
And we'd like to welcome you back to another great day.
Wait, what? January 17th. Okay, just making sure we could get through the date.
We did it.
We did. The rest is smooth sailing.
That's right. Well, Captain Chris, I'm sorry to complain, but it's super cold out here. Are you sure we're headed the right way?
No fear, Mr. AP. I'm sure we're almost to our destination.
Wait. Are you telling me, Captain Chris, that we're almost to Disney World?
No, sir. We are going to the other happiest place on Earth, the Antarctic.
Oh! All right? Can we go inside now? Well, now that we're out of this weather, let's talk about this day in history. All right? In this day, 1773, Captain James Cook becomes the first to cross the Atlantic Circle. 66 degrees and 33.
The Antarctic Circle.
Oh, the Antarctic Circle. Thank you for that clarification. So, guys, I had to look into this a little bit. So I'm going to share with you what I found out. The Antarctic Circle is the southernmost 5 major circles of latitude that marks the Earth. Okay? So what does that mean? All right. Next time you look at a globe, look for the lines that go horizontally around it. Okay? Now, go all the way south to Antarctica and count the bottom circles up towards the equator, okay? So from the bottom up, that's the area that good old Captain James Cook became the first to cross. Pretty cool, right? No, not just cool. Cold.
Oh, dear.
Yep.
All right. I have a mnemonic device.
Okay.
Big word for how to remember things.
Okay.
Actually, that's the wrong word. I have a device to how to remember this.
Okay.
I was in my mother's class, 6th grade social studies.
Your mom was your teacher?
My last name is Taylor. I called her Miss Tater Tot. I don't know why, but I was a 6th grader. So, whatever that means. That's that. She put on the board a globe, and then she drew, I think she drew on the chalkboard actually, and she drew a belt and a little guy, and his name was Fat Lat. Latitude belt.
Cool.
That's how I remember the latitude goes around like a belt.
Yes, horizontally around the globe, like the equator, right?
That's right.
Just like we wear belts. We don't wear them up and down like suspenders. We wear them like belts.
Different. Belts. Fat Lat.
Chris, I have a joke for you.
Oh, dear.
You ready?
Here. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, everybody, prepare your hearts. Here goes. Where is the Antarctic Circle?
I don't know.
Standing right next to the Uncle Arctic Circle.
Oh, no.
It's a terrible joke, but technically it is a joke.
Hey, did you make that up?
Yes, I did.
Wow, that's great.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed that. You heard this first here on Another Great Day. All right, this next segment is called the Question of the Day. And if you're new to this, we'll ask the question and encourage you to stop down, answer the question with those around you. We'll give you about 10 seconds to answer. And if you need more time, feel free to pause the show and come right back. All right? Today's question is, what is the coldest day that you remember? All right, welcome back to the show. We're going to answer our question. We hope you had a good time discussing that. Chris, what's the coldest day that you'd remember?
I remember 2 years ago or so, in the past, in Texas, we had a very cold couple of days.
So 2021-ish?
The big cold spell that Texas lost power, and it was crazy times. I remember going outside with my daughter, wrapped up in all of our coats and clothing and stuff, because it was the single digits, which has never happened to me before.
Hmm.
And I thought, I have to be really, 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 prepared to go outside, because I've heard that if you go out when it's too cold, you could have problems with your hands and your nose, or, you might get some kind of problem like coldness. But
Yes.
that may also just be in the negatives. I'm not sure.
The frost could bite.
Yeah, those things. So me being not a northerner and used to this kind of stuff, I was just, got really bundled up, and we had a great time out in the cold. Although it was
That's
just still
awesome.
very cold. We later that same day, it warmed up to 9 or something, and I thought I need to chop wood for our fireplace to make heat, and I did, and I ended up taking off layers of my clothing because I was getting hot and sweaty. And I thought, I'm out in single digit weather in just a long sleeve shirt.
You were Jeremiah Johnson of Corinth, Texas that day, sir.
I felt it was a weird feeling, and maybe I'm just a Texan. I don't know. I don't know about the cold, but I felt like I was braving it. Well, I don't know. Anyway, tell me your story about the cold.
No, that's great. That's a great story. And I can picture that. I can picture you doing all those things and getting sweaty in the cold, which is funny because then the sweat would freeze on your skin almost immediately.
It's that cold.
I remember it being very, very, very cold that same year. And a friend of ours had surgery on his foot, Jeremy Irwin, and he needed help getting his wiring set up so that he could set up his generator to power his fridge and his tankless hot water heater and some other things. He's pretty creative engineering wise. And so me and my friend Wes and allegedly your brother-in-law all went over to his house and and I got voluntold to go outside and wire up some outdoor wiring which would connect to an outlet that would connect to his generator. And so I'm outside in my best cold outdoor gear, sitting on a bucket, trying to use my fingers to twist and tie wires together in
Metal
like
wires in the cold.
negative 0 degree weather. Well, my friend who has a like boot on because he's had his foot worked on and can't walk anywhere is trying to help me, and it's dark outside. So I set my phone on the ledge and I start playing music because I'm just that type of personality. If there's music on, I can kind of tune out and do whatever. So I'm out there twisting wires, listening to music, and all of a sudden, his 10-year-old son at the time, a 9-year-old son, walks around the corner unbeknownst to me and says, "Hey, Uncle Aaron," and I go, "Ah!" Because I had been outside freezing to death for so long, and finally, when the sweet young man comes walking around the corner, Micah asked me how I'm doing. I flipped out, scared me to death. Oh, we had a great time. But anyways, got it all wired up and worked like a charm in the future. So yeah. So if you're in a place where your power is a little iffy, it's good to wire up for a potential generator in the future. And I'd say I could help you with that, but I probably won't because I've been
think
burned.
the better advice is to be near a Jeremy Irwin. So
yes, that's not the first or last time we'll reference Jeremy.
he just knows many things. So.
Oh, that's very true. Very true, Chris. Awesome. Well, we hope you enjoyed that, and we hope you had a good time answering that question amongst yourselves and bonding a little bit. This next segment is called The Word of Wisdom, and the Bible tells us that wisdom is calling for us in the streets. In fact, it's calling for us in the city square. Wisdom wants us to find it. We just have to look.
Today's word of wisdom comes to us from Proverbs 17:5. All right, here we go. By insulting the poor, you insult your creator. You will be punished if you make fun of someone in trouble. All right, here's what I wrote. All people are made in God's image. And when you make fun of people, you're being mean about something God made. Also, and this is just really straightforward. Don't make fun of people who are in danger or in bad situations. Just don't do it.
That's really good, Chris. I think that's a good lesson. When you see someone who might be begging on the corner, you might be tempted to think, why don't they just go get a job? Go on, you bum. But that's easy to say. What's hard to do and what's a good challenge for us is to stop down and think, this is a human being made in the image of God. God cares about these people. And if you make fun of their situation, you're going to be in trouble. Not in trouble with the person in the car with you. You're going to be in trouble with the guy that created them, and that's God. You don't want to be in trouble with them. All right. Well, that's going to bring our show to a close, guys. We want to thank you all for listening. We hope you enjoy this show as much as we enjoy making it, and we hope you make it another
great
day. So, Chris, I have a question for you.
Sorry.
No, Chris, I want you to take this seriously. Stop laughing. This is serious.
All right.
No,
All right.
Chris, listen.
Okay.
Hey, look at me. I am the captain now, all right? I want to know. Where's Waldo? Stop laughing. Where is he? Chris, stop.
The only place I remember in all the books of where's Waldo? Are the books Where is Waldo? No, it's just apostrophe. It's just an apostrophe.
No, that's for nerds.
Yeah.
Where is Waldo?
Where is Waldo?
Where's Waldo by Martin Hanford. We wrote him a letter in 3rd grade and he answered us, okay? You're offending my best friend, Martin Hanford.
Wait, is that who wrote Where's Waldo?
Yeah, Martin Hanford.
I've never heard the name before.
We've actually talked about this in a previous episode.
Really?
Yes, my friend Greg Marshall in 3rd grade wrote a letter to Martin Hanford, and he had it framed on his wall.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Waldo,
so I take great offense to you wondering where is Waldo, because no one ever wondered where is Waldo. They wondered where's Waldo.
yes. On our show notes, I wrote in bold the word "is" on purpose.
It's true. He was so aggressive.
Where is Waldo?
I'm Aaron. Where is he?
Now the question is actually, where is Waldo to you?
Oh, in your heart? In your mind?
To me, he's in the Roman Colosseum with all the weapons.
See,
okay?
To me, he's in a library basement somewhere at some college.
Full of other people that look similar to him.
But he's lost a shoe and a cane and his bobble hat. Luckily, Waldo had great friends. He had the wizard, he had Waldo, and he had that dog, that cute dog that also had a hat on.
And Oddlow. The evil Waldo.
Yeah, that was the reverse Waldo. We're not glad he had them, but, adversity teaches us things. It's good to have enemies sometimes.
Here's a topic. Why do twin bad guys always have a mustache?
Like Luigi and Waluigi? Mario and Wario?
Is that true?
Bullwinkle,
do they have mustaches?
No,
both Mario and Wario have mustaches.
No, all of those have mustaches, and the last one I made up. Bullwinkle did not have an enemy named Fullwinkle.
Actually, the only thing I'm referencing is a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie called Double Impact, where he plays a twin of himself, and the twin has a mustache.
Hey, for the record, I do not have a mustache, and you do have a mustache.